Get heart. Grab ledge. 1 frame. Walk with shield. Then roll. Then wind. Okay. What? Okay, I'm gonna write that down in my notes. Place new wind. Now. Okay. Alright, well, I know what I did wrong. Holy crap, that scared the living shit out of me. Oh my god, I forgot I had such loud audio on my alerts so that even when I don't have my headset on, I can hear it. I always have like maxed out audio on my alerts so that even when my headset isn't on, it kind of almost functions as like a speaker for me. Holy crap, I was not ready for that. By the way, chat, I got a random whisper last night at 5 a.m. Remember, I stopped streaming at like 1:30 a.m. I wasn't streaming or anything. I just got a random whisper for someone going, "Hey, since one person did insult me, I will not be gifting 10 subs. Instead, I could give you a tip, not to be rude." I am so goddamn confused. I am beyond confused. I literally posted the screenshot in mod chat, and I was like, what, champ? Like, I don't know at all. I asked Maisie about it, and she actually had an answer for me. But this is where I feel even more confused. She actually had some lore behind this user, which you might be like, Pog? It doesn't give you many more answers, so let me explain. Apparently during Modcast, during the subathon, he ended up going, I want to make a bet for 10 gifties. And then Modcast goes, okay, if we win this Fortnite game and get a #1 victory royale, if we win, then you gift 10 subs. But if you don't give 10 subs and we get a victory royale, you will get banned. And then he said, sure. So then I guess apparently they won that game and then he didn't drop 10 subs. I don't even think he actually got banned, by the way, but either way. And I guess now it's been on his mind for like 2 or 3 weeks because the subathon ended weeks ago. But now all of a sudden at 5 in the morning, weeks after it happened, he dropped in my whispers and just goes, because someone insulted me, I can't be gifting the 10 subs, but I can give you a tip instead. Which, by the way, I find to be really weird because after knowing the context, the insult he got was the agreed upon conditions of this bet. Meaning that if he didn't hold up his end of the bargain, Aiden was gonna time him out. Which, I don't really know if that even counts as an insult. I mean, that's literally what just they agreed upon. No matter what, very weird stuff, Chad. People might not know this, but you know how often when you talk about the fact that recycled stuff is kind of a scam in terms? You know how, like, we don't actually recycle as much as we say, and we don't recycle as much as we do, etc.? You know that whole debate? Well, for people that don't know, I found this out recently. So I know that Sweden has always been in the forefront, and I don't know if it's still like that, but I know for a long time Sweden was #1 in terms of recycling. So there was something I found out recently about it, though, that I was kind of shocked by. Which was that, so for people that don't know, currently, as of like right now, 99% of all locally produced waste is 100% recycled in Sweden. And apparently, we have so many recycling stations now that we import waste from other countries for the sole purpose of recycling them. I had no idea that part of our economy was literally to recycle for other people. I had no clue that was a thing. When I read that, I was like, wait, what? Really? We're importing to recycle? But yeah, apparently, as of 2001, it's apparently more right now, but as of already 2001, only 22% of all waste actually goes to landfills in Sweden. And in between 2005 and 2014, 2.3 million tons of waste was imported from the UK, Norway, Ireland, and other countries. And then it says, but unlike regular imports, Sweden does not make any payments for receiving other countries' waste, but rather it is paid to do so. So I think that is like the absolute giga chat. Imagine getting paid. Like, usually we sell waste, you know, and they can scrap it, but no. Instead, because countries want to help, you know, hit their goals for their zero carbon, whatever, they're actually paying Sweden to take it so that so that they will recycle it, because most countries don't want to invest in the infrastructure to recycle that much. Where am I from? I think it's funny that we just had this conversation and then, like, I'm from Sweden. Soon to be from America, baby. Hell yeah. Keiko and I clap. Chat, try not to gadget ass too hard from this. Spooky mask. Let's do it again. What's in here? The spooky mask. How are these glitches found? Ocarina of Time is a little bit different compared to other games. Ocarina of Time originally had their glitches found through accidents, and then people tested, or tried to understand why they worked, and then try to exploit it from there. And that's how majority of glitches were found, like other games. But Ocarina of Time is like on another level, where unlike other games where it stops there, where most things are found by accident, OT resulted in people literally going into the, watching the assembly code as the game was running, figuring out which memory addresses and assembly code did which functions, then wrote third-party programs to live with text be able to look at every single value of interest while the game was running, then checking what value, how values updated, why values updated, and just kind of try to reverse engineer it that way to try and figure out exploits. So the majority of the really in-depth glitches nowadays in Ocarina of Time was figured out through actually reverse engineering. I'm looking at the code. I'm posting this in chat just for Linkus. Twitch is testing creator chat highlights. This allows creators to better notice mentions, mods, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, no, I like to donut wall people, so it's okay. Thank you for letting me know, though. But that's okay. Yeah, I don't want to have messages from mods be highlighted, because that makes me feel like I would always have to read all messages from mods. I don't know how I feel about that. Do you know, I forgot about this meme a long time ago, but let me tell you guys a little story, because I just realized something. So, for people that haven't been around for a long time, right? When I started to discuss moving to the United States, and it was an actual serious talk, this was all the way back in late 2019, early 2020, because before COVID, I was supposed to, in summer of 2020, move to Texas with two of my friends. We already got the house there and everything. Unfortunately, the COVID, I couldn't go. I just physically couldn't get the visa. But back then, I had an old green chair, one of these. And chat was attached to this chair. Chat was so attached to this chair. And I told them that I wasn't going to bring my chair. And then people said, why? And I remember I said something in the lines of, I think due to the weight and the size of this, if I had to guess, it's probably going to be like $200 or $300 to ship privately. I don't know how much it's going to cost. I never looked into it, but considering the weight and the size, it's probably going to be $200-300 and take like forever to ship. And then immediately chat donated, I think it was $300 within the next 10 minutes to go, now you have to ship the chair. And I was like, chat, you know that for that money, I could literally buy a brand new identical chair for cheaper. An identical model chair in the US, brand new. And they were like, yes, we don't care, ship it. Well, that was the plan. And then, obviously, COVID happened, I couldn't do the move. And then something really sad happened. My chair started to break down. That's right, my old chair started to break down. And when the old chair started to break down, we ended up getting this one, the CLG chair, which is the current Giga chair that we have right now. Here's where I'm getting scared though. I don't know if these chairs are still in production. So, unless I want to change chair, I'm back to the same dilemma of, do I have to ship my stupid chair all the way from Sweden to America, or can I find an identical chair in America or a similar one? Because I really don't want to go through the hassle of shipping a used chair. So I guess we'll find out. You could always just buy a second plane ticket for your chair. Nah. All right, chat, I got some news for you. We only have about 20 minutes left for the speedrun. We are on to the last section, Adult 3, 20 minutes left. And then we've gone through the entire run. I watched your TP run video yesterday, and I gotta say that run is wild with tons of amazing and cool glitches. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it, my friend. Yeah, it's a really cool speed run. I would say that overall, in my opinion, TP is an underrated speedrun. I will say though, even though I do think that TP is an underrated speedrun, it's often overlooked. When it comes to watching speedrunners grind that category out, there's a reason why it's not as popular as it is. And that's because when you watch people do attempts on that game, it's just the first 40 minutes every time. I've come from Point Crow's subathon. That poor guy is on day number 25. I love Point Crow, but if there's one thing I don't feel about Point Crow, it's bad for him. Considering his sub rate, I do not feel bad for him. If anything, I feel, yeah, no. With how much money there is in that one subathon right now, the last word I would use is poor. I do not feel bad for him. Poor guy is the complete opposite of the word I would use. I mean, what was he at right now? Didn't he hit 69,420 subs today? 69,420 times 3.5. That's $242,970 that goes to him, without considering ads or bits or anything else. So yeah, I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he is just fine. Okay. I'm gonna be honest though, I never learned how to do the skip. I've never in a run done the skip. So I have no clue how to do collapse skip. Let's go! Ah! We did it. We went through the whole route. We did it. Jack, can you believe it? We are actually done. 3 days of pain. And we did it. And time. That's it. GG. We did it! We did it! Oh! You know, I am both very excited to do Ocarina of Time speedruns and also terrified, because in the beginning it's going to be so hard that I forgot how absolutely punishing and cruel OT Hundo speedruns are. They truly get to you.